How high-value men speak to women make her miss you badly. Modern Stoic. The way you speak to a woman today determines how she remembers you tomorrow. Have you ever noticed how some men effortlessly captivate women without relying on looks, wealth, or status? Their secret isn't what you think. It's in their words. High-value men understand the power of communication. They know how to leave a lasting impression, making a woman think about them long after they've walked away. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the subtle yet powerful way high-value men speak, how they create intrigue, spark desire, and make her miss them deeply. Pay attention, because once you master this, your interactions with women will never be the same. 1. The power of first impressions. Setting the stage for long-lasting attraction. First impressions are the bedrock of how high-value men create a sense of longing and intrigue. High-value men understand this well. However, many men make the mistake of trying to impress a woman immediately by flashing a flashy story, an eye-catching look, or an overwhelming charm. But the truth is, a high-value man understands that the initial conversation isn't about dazzling her. The real secret lies in how these men make a woman feel during that first interaction. It's not about impressing her on the spot, but creating a feeling inside her that sticks long after the words are spoken. Real attraction, the kind that grows deeper with time, often starts with the subtle feelings and emotions that are awakened during that first interaction. High-value men are not only conscious of the words they speak, but they are keenly aware of the atmosphere they create with their body language, energy, and tone of voice. Women, far more emotionally attuned than men, are naturally sensitive to how you make them feel, even before you say a word. As a high-value man, you walk into that first moment fully aware that your body language and presence are just as important as your words. It's the energy you exude that will echo in her mind long after the conversation ends. The unspoken language of confidence. The unspoken language of confidence? Confidence isn't something you can fake. It's deeply rooted in how you view yourself and your place in the world. A high-value man doesn't enter any room wondering if he's enough. He knows that he is. This quiet understanding of his worth is reflected in his posture, in the way he carries himself, and in the deliberation behind each word he speaks. His movements are measured, purposeful, and calculated, conveying to those around him that he is not in a rush. When he speaks, he does not fill the air with empty chatter or forceful words. Instead, every word that comes out of his mouth has weight and intent. The slower pace of his speech might feel different, but it serves a deeper purpose. It commands attention. By speaking slowly and deliberately, he automatically draws her in. He's not speaking to fill the silence. He's using that silence to create space for her mind to connect with what he's saying. High-value men know that silence isn't awkward, it's a tool to deepen the conversation. Every pause is an opportunity for her to reflect on his words and what he stands for. When he speaks with this kind of calm authority, he gives her room to listen, process, and even yearn for more. Confidence isn't about being loud or forceful, it's about being calm and purposeful. And in this quiet power, high-value men naturally attract women who crave stability and maturity. Emotional control is attractive. One of the key traits the high-value men master is emotional control. It's no secret that women often seek stability and security in a partner, and emotional stability is an important factor in that equation. High-value men understand that their emotional reactions, or lack thereof, can send a powerful message. Let's face it, women are experts at testing emotional boundaries, often in playful or teasing ways. The common mistake many men make is to react too quickly, defending themselves or getting flustered at the slightest hint of challenge. But a high-value man knows that he doesn't need to react emotionally. Instead, he handles these moments with grace, turning a playful tease into an opportunity for humour or light-hearted banter. This unflappable nature is incredibly attractive because it shows her that he is emotionally mature and unshaken by outside circumstances. Emotional resilience is something that women subconsciously seek in a partner because it signals that a man can handle stress, pressure, and challenges without breaking. When you master this kind of emotional maturity, you begin to stand out from the crowd of men who are eager to please or quick to react defensively. The high-value man doesn't give in to the impulse to defend his ego. Instead, he remains composed, calm, and measured. This is exactly what leaves a lasting impression, as women begin to see you as someone who is both secure and in control of his emotions, a man who is not easily rattled. Subtle gestures that speak volumes. It's easy to think that making an impression requires grand gestures, lavish gifts, expensive dates, or over-the-top displays of affection. But high-value men know that true impact lies in the smallest of gestures. They understand that women are incredibly perceptive and often notice the subtle details that men overlook. A high-value man doesn't need to shower a woman with extravagant displays of attention. Instead, he communicates his value through subtle but powerful gestures. For example, the way he shakes her hand can tell her a lot about his confidence and presence. Is it firm, confident and calm, or weak and hesitant? The way he makes eye contact with her, maintaining warmth and connection, shows his attentiveness and self-assurance. Small things like leaning in when she speaks, nodding to show understanding, or offering a gentle smile as she talks all convey a level of attentiveness and respect. These simple actions, when executed with control, send a message far louder than words can. High-value men know that their body language is just as important as their words, and often more important. Women are incredibly adept at picking up on non-verbal cues, and they can sense when a man is truly present versus just going through the motions. High-value men master this language of subtlety, exuding warmth, respect, and calm through their every gesture. This attention to detail makes a lasting impression that resonates deeply, leaving women wanting more. In conclusion, being a high-value man is not about dominating a conversation with force or charm. It's about creating an atmosphere of calm, confidence, and emotional stability. Through small gestures, thoughtful pauses, and controlled reactions, high-value men subtly draw women in, leaving them feeling valued and intrigued. The wisdom of the Stoics teaches us that true strength comes not from controlling others, but from mastering ourselves. In every interaction, a high-value man embodies this philosophy, walking through life with purpose, confidence, and emotional mastery. Women are naturally drawn to these qualities because they signal that a man is not just strong, but stable and secure in who he is. So remember, the next time you interact with a woman, it's not about impressing her with flashy words or bold gestures. It's about leaving a lasting impression through subtlety, confidence, and emotional control. You don't need to speak a million words to create longing. Sometimes, the quiet power of your presence says it all. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think makes a man truly high value in the eyes of a woman? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, or if you don't know what to say, simply comment, "I am a high-value man," and we'll move on. 2. The mystery factor. Mystery is one of the most overlooked yet powerful tools in modern dating, especially in a world where oversharing has become the norm. High-value men understand that giving everything away too soon drains the excitement and intrigue from an interaction. Women are naturally drawn to what they can't fully grasp, and that's why a touch of mystery works so effectively. The psychology behind this is simple. When something remains partially unknown, the mind craves resolution. Unanswered questions linger, pulling attention back to the source, creating a mental loop where curiosity builds and emotions intensify. This is exactly why a woman finds herself thinking about a man long after he's gone. She's trying to figure him out. High-value men use this to their advantage, offering just enough information to spark curiosity, but never enough to fully satisfy it. When asked, "What do you do for work?" a typical man might give a straightforward answer, but a high-value man responds with something like, "It's a little complicated, but I love what I do." That subtle vagueness plants a seed in her mind. She'll replay the conversation later, analysing every word, wondering what he really meant, and craving another encounter to uncover more. The power of mystery lies in deliberate ambiguity, not in being evasive, but in guiding the flow of curiosity. It's about revealing things in layers rather than all at once. If she asks about hobbies, instead of listing them all, say, "I've been working on a project that excites me. I'll tell you about it sometime." Now, she isn't just hearing about a hobby, she's imagining what it could be, associating that sense of anticipation with you. A high-value man understands that a woman's imagination will often make him even more intriguing than he could by simply talking too much. The art of mystery also extends to strategic silence, a tool most men overlook. Many rush to fill every gap in conversation, fearing awkwardness, but high-value men embrace moments of quiet. They let pauses build tension, allowing the woman to process her own emotions in real time. When delivering an intriguing statement, instead of immediately following up, they let the silence settle. That brief moment makes her lean in, mentally and emotionally. This kind of suspense isn't just about what is said, it's about how it makes her feel. A moment of silence, timed right, can carry more weight than 100 words. It makes her reflect, deepening the emotional experience and leaving an imprint on her memory. In the end, mystery is not about deception, but about depth. It is about being a man who holds value within himself, someone who is confident enough not to over-explain, someone who understands that the strongest connections aren't built through words alone, but through emotions, anticipation, and the irresistible pull of the unknown. 3. Emotional impact. Words alone mean nothing. Anyone can talk. But a high-value man? He doesn't just speak. He creates an experience. He doesn't just communicate. He leaves an imprint. What makes a man unforgettable to a woman isn't the words he uses, but the emotions he ignites. Women are emotional creatures, and the man who understands this wields immense power. The key is never in the content of the conversation, but in the feelings you trigger within her. This is where most men fail. They engage in lifeless, predictable small talk, hoping to impress with words. But a high-value man, he uses words as tools, weapons even, crafting emotional highs and lows that keep her mind locked onto him long after the conversation ends. A high-value man never lingers in the shallow waters of dull, surface-level chatter. He knows that small talk is merely the warm-up, not the main event. He transitions quickly, seamlessly, into discussions that cut deep. He asks the right questions, the kind that expose her desires, fears, and hidden dreams. He makes her feel understood, seen, and, most importantly, felt. When a woman experiences an emotional roller coaster during a conversation, she becomes hooked, not on the words, but on the feelings they create. That's why when you speak, your focus must be on her emotional response, not just the subject itself. People will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou was right. Feelings create attachment. Attachment breeds longing, and longing makes her miss you long after you're gone. Mastering this art requires one fundamental rule: unpredictability. Predictable men are forgettable men. When a woman can anticipate exactly what you'll say next, she disengages. But when she never knows what's coming, when you keep her intrigued with unexpected insights, humour and intensity, you hold her attention like a magnet. Ever notice how thrillers and roller coasters captivate people? It's because they create emotional peaks and dips. The same applies to how you speak. Be the man whose words stir excitement, challenge her thoughts, and make her heart race. Reverse psychology is your ally. When you pull away slightly, she leans in. When you challenge her playfully, she feels the need to prove herself. When you're emotionally controlled and don't react the way most men would, she sees you as different, intriguing. Most men overcompensate, seeking validation. But a high-value man communicates something deeper. He is the prize. And that mindset alone shifts the dynamic entirely. If you can make a woman laugh, you can make her do anything, Charlie Chaplin once said. But laughter alone isn't enough. The real power is in making her feel everything: intrigue, admiration, curiosity, desire, even the slight frustration of wanting more. In modern life, where attention spans are short and digital distractions are endless. Mastering this skill sets you apart. In a world of generic texts and meaningless conversations, a man who can make a woman feel deeply through his words becomes irreplaceable. This is why some men make women obsess over them, while others fade into the background. A high-value man ensures he is always the former. Every conversation is a strategic play, not through manipulation, but through emotional intelligence. Be unpredictable. Be intense. Be the storm she never saw coming, but can't forget. If you truly want to make her miss you, stop focusing on what you say and start mastering how you make her feel. Now, if this resonated with you and you're ready to elevate the way you interact with women, drop a comment below saying, "I am the prize." Like this video, subscribe for more powerful insights, and remember, high-value men don't chase. They attract. Be the force that cannot be ignored. Conclusion. Communication is more than just words. And that's the secret, my friend. High-value men don't chase, they attract. When you master this way of communicating, you'll notice something powerful. Women will start to lean in, drawn to the energy you bring. You won't have to prove anything. Your presence, your silence, even the way you walk away will leave an impression she won't forget. So remember this. Speak with purpose, create space, and let her feel your absence. That's how you make her miss you, not by trying harder, but by embodying confidence and restraint. If you found this valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay strong, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next one.